What's up guys, in this video I'm gonna be ranking Please Donate content creators. This isn't the usual kind of video that I make, but it's an idea I've wanted to do for quite a long time now. So today I'm gonna be doing that. But before I get into it, let me just give a quick disclaimer. This video is based entirely on my own opinions, and you are fully allowed to disagree with me on any placement that I make. I'd love to hear about your own thoughts in the comments about which streamer you would rank differently. So yeah, please don't hate me for any choices I make. But with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, these are all the streamers that we're gonna be ranking. These are like 38 streamers. Here are the tiers. We got F tier, D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, S tier, and Legend tier for only the GOATs. First streamer we're gonna be ranking is Blessed. Now, I've known who Blessed is for quite a long time, and we've been friends for also quite a long time. He's honestly a really nice guy. He even blimped me, one time during his solo madness, which was insane. So, yeah, this guy's a really nice dude. I'm gonna put him at S tier, honestly. Alright, next streamer we got, this guy is very underrated. His name is, Trells. Now, if you've been watching me, you probably know who this guy is, just from how many times I've mentioned him. This dude is the literal reason I'm a streamer today. Like, this is a guy that, inspired me to start streaming, and he was the one who funded, like, most of my early donation streams, which, you know, got me to where I am today. So, I really don't know, what other tier to put him in. Like, putting this guy at anything under S tier is just straight up criminal, so I'm putting him at Legend tier, bro. Like, this guy is a ghost. Alright, next up we have Zenblocks. Now, this guy is also underrated. I don't know if you guys know who he is. The way I met him was I dropped him 1,000, like, randomly. I just found him streaming and I was bored, so I just dropped him 1,000 Robux. And we've been friends ever since. You know, his streams are fun, and he's a cool guy. I'm gonna put him at A tier. Alright, next up we got Potato Plus, or Potato for short. Now, this guy is a very cool guy in the Please Donate community. I don't know if many people know him, but he's one of OK Vicky's best friends. This guy right here is OK Vicky. So, he's a really solid dude. Like, I don't really watch his streams that much, but I know how much of an impact he's made in the community, and, you know, anything that has to do with OK Vicky is, like, gonna be good, obviously. So, I'm gonna put him at A tier, honestly. He's a pretty cool dude. Next up, we got Errol, another underrated streamer. Wow. This guy, I also met him by dropping him some Robux. I think it was like a few hundred, though. He's a really chill dude, and his streams are fun. He's also kind of funny sometimes, so yeah, he's a cool guy. I'll put him at A tier. Alright, next up, we got the one and only OK Vicky. Now, if you guys know anything about this dude, this dude is like one of the nicest people that I've ever talked to in the Please Donate community. He's just really fun. But his reactions are the loudest thing to ever exist in the entirety of the Please Donate community.
Yo,
this dude reacts to 1,000 Robux donations like I would react to blimps. And he has like 2 million rates, by the way. So, yeah, there's that. But he also just is a really nice guy. He's made a big impact on the Please Donate community. So, I don't know where else to put him. I'm putting him at S tier, bro. In fact, I'm putting him above Blessed. Sorry, Blessed. I still like you. Alright, next up, we got the Cool Melon. Now, this guy is probably like the top 2 biggest streamer of all time. He has like 270,000 subs. That's more subs than freaking Eagle Eyes, bro. Like, okay, so Melon is a pretty cool guy, and honestly, his streams are pretty cool. And yeah, he's just a chill dude. So I'll put him at like what, mid A tier, maybe above Errol or something. I'll put him above Errol in A tier, something like that. He's a cool dude. Alright, next up we got Sir Desert. Now, a lot of you guys probably don't know this dude, but he's a friend of, oh crap. He's a friend of Cool Melon, so I know him pretty well. And I also joined his madness one time, which was pretty cool. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. I'll put him at high B tier. How about that? Okay, next up we got ISO. Now, what the ISO? ISO? Alright, next up we got ISO. Now, this dude, he doesn't really upload that much, but, this guy is genuinely one of the most deranged people I've ever met. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's a good way. If you guys know anything about ISO, yeah, he's crazy. He's nuked people, he's smited people. Actually, he smited like one time. He's nuked people, blimped many people, even me. I don't even need to say anything. I'm putting him at Legend tier. I don't care, bro. Okay, next up we got Alex. Oh man, Alex, bro. This guy is, he doesn't really do that many streams. Actually, he barely uploads at all. His upload schedule is, like, cooked. But, this guy's a true OG in the community. He isn't, like, well-known in the small community of, you know, ISO, Vicky, Blessed, you know, that kind of stuff. But, He doesn't even need to be, because this dude is like insane. He's hosted some of the craziest events in Please Only history. One time he did like a stream where he nuked so many people with Hazm and Neeb. So yeah, and his videos are also really good. So I'm gonna put him at S tier, honestly. First in S tier. This guy's insane. Alright, next up we got That's Not Neo. Now I don't know this guy very well. I barely know him at all, and I don't really watch his streams that much. But I can tell this guy is a pretty chill guy from what I've heard from other people. And he also did like 100,000 Robux giveaway for when he hit 10k subs, I think. He did like a really cool partnership with ISO's Discord server. So, while I don't know him very well, I can tell he's a very cool guy. So, I'll put him at like high A tier, below Zen Blocks. Alright, next up we got Cinder X2. Now, she has like 20-something thousand subs, but I don't think that many people know her. She also got banned on Roblox twice, and she's basically starting from scratch every 3 days or something like that, which makes me feel pretty bad for her. So, yeah. Her streams are pretty fun sometimes, and, yeah, she's a chill person. So, I think I'll put her at, like, B tier or something. Okay, next up we got I Am Blueberry. Again, someone with, like, 20,000 subs, but not that well-known. Okay, maybe he is a bit more well-known than someone like Cinder, but I don't think he's that well known. But anyway, I met this guy very early on. Before I became a streamer, he's one of my inspirations to make me start streaming. The main one is Trolls, obviously, but this guy's one of the smaller inspirations. I've talked to him quite a bit. We used to be friends back in the day, but nowadays we don't really talk that much. Except I've talked to him quite a bit, and yeah, he's a really chill dude. I don't really watch his streams that often, but he's a cool dude. I'll put him at like mid A tier, below Potato, but above Melon. Alright, next up we got Dakiel. Now, again, I don't really watch this guy's streams that much. He has like 6,000 subs. He's pretty well known in the community. A few people have heard of him. This guy's what? Oh my god, that was a crazy voice crack. This guy's a pretty chill dude. He actually came to my stream today as of recording this. Today I did a stream at like 3:30 p.m. He came to it and he donated me like 140 Robux. But anyway, this guy's like a chill dude, and I know him kind of well, so yeah, he's a cool person. I'll put him at like A tier. Alright, next up we got Koenify. Again, another kind of underrated streamer. This guy, again, I don't really watch the streams that I gotta watch more streams, bro. But, I know this guy kind of well. I actually did win 1,500 Robux from him in like a competition, and back then that was a lot for me. It still is a lot for me, but back then that was like a fortune. So, it was pretty crazy. And yeah, he's a chill guy. He also recently got monetized, so congrats to him. I'll put him at like mid A tier. I wonder how many people are gonna go in A tier. This thing's getting full. Okay, next up we got Crucy Plays. Now this guy is a very big, okay, not very big, but he's a pretty big streamer. He has like 50,000 subs. I think everyone watching knows who he is, because this guy has done a lot of crazy stuff in the community. Like, everyone knows who he is. This guy has been like one of my biggest inspirations since like day one, and that goes the same for a lot of people. So, I'm honestly gonna put him at, I think I'm honestly just gonna put him at S tier, like, above, Vicky, or something like that. Because this guy is genuinely the GOAT. Alright, next up we got Dracula, another inspiration for me since day one. Now, this guy doesn't really stream. Actually, he doesn't stream at all, but he uploads, like, shorts, all the time. Now, his videos are usually catered towards kids, because that's his main audience. So, in a nice way, they're not exactly the most watchable pieces of, how do I say that in a nice way? They're not exactly the most watchable pieces of media, but he's a really nice guy, and he even, like, came to my stream once and donated me, like, 2,500 Robux, which was crazy for me back then. It still is, obviously. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. I think I'll put him at, like, low S tier. He's a really chill dude. Okay, next up we got Tech Extra Plays. Now, again, this is yet another person that I don't really watch the streams much. I don't know why I missed out on so many people's streams. I gotta watch more. But, I like this guy, okay? I've gotten to know him a lot in the past few days as of recording this, and he's a really chill dude. I have seen his streams a few times, and yeah, he's a cool guy. I don't know what else to say. I think honestly, I'll put him at top A tier. Pretty chill dude. Alright, next up, we got this idiot. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks pretty stupid, so I'll put him at F tier. Yeah, that guy should just quit YouTube. Alright, next up, we got Two-Face. Again, another big streamer. He has, like, slightly more subs than Crucy, I think. This guy is also someone who's done a lot of crazy things. He's basically like Crucy 2.0. That's not in a mean way, by the way, Cruci. We still love you. But this guy is also really crazy in the community. I haven't met him yet, but I hope to one day, because he's also a big inspiration for me. So, I'll put him at S tier, right below Cruci. He's a really cool guy. Alright, next up we got Acro. Okay, so, Acro, I've seen his streams, before. I don't think he streams that much compared to other streamers, but when he does, I usually watch him for a little bit. His streams are usually really fun, and, like, it's Acro. This guy's one of the admins of Please Donate, and he's, like, one of the most OG of all the OGs. So, yeah, this guy's really popular in the community. I think, like, everyone knows him. He's also, like, the biggest YouTuber, in terms of sub counts as well. He has, like, 400,000 subs, which is crazy. So, I'll put him at, low S tier, because I don't really know him that well. Actually, I don't know him at all personally, but he's a really cool guy. His videos are very high quality. His streams are really fun sometimes. So yeah, I'll put him at low S tier, I guess. All right, next up we got Ian. Now, I'm assuming that nobody here knows who this guy is because his channel has like less than 1,000 subs. I don't even think he has 500, but this guy is one of my closest friends by far. He's a really nice guy. I know him from Melon, because he's also one of Melon's closest friends. So, yeah, he's a really chill dude. The thing is, he's not actually new to Please Donate streaming. His channel is new, but he's not new to streaming. He actually used to stream on another group channel that he had with some of his friends. No, not friends, his, brothers or cousins, I think. I forgot which one, but he has a group channel with family. The channel was called 3 Roblox Guys, but it's called 2 Beanie Bros now because one of them unfortunately left the group. But yeah, this guy's not new to streaming, and he's one of my closest friends by far. I'm gonna put him at like high A tier, like somewhere here. Alright, next up we got Scope, or Stay Scoped In. I don't know which one you want to call it. Now, this dude isn't well known, even though he has like 6,000 subs. This guy's like the funniest person. This is like the funniest streamer that I know, bro. I'm not necessarily friends with him, but he definitely knows who I am, and I also know who he is, obviously. This guy's actually a big inspiration for me since before I became a streamer. Yeah, he's really funny. He uploads like certain shorts of funny clips from his streams. I have never laughed harder at a Please Donate streamer's content before. So yeah, while I don't know him very well, I'm gonna put him at like high A tier, above Zenblocks. This guy's really chill. Next up, we got Dion. Now, this guy has like 11,000 subs, I think, or 10,000. I don't know, something like that. His channel actually got terminated twice, but luckily he got it back. This guy is pretty well known in the community. Basically, thanks to ISO, because ISO has like done a lot of stuff with him before. That sounds so wrong. ISO is like pretty popular with Dion, but this dude is he's a really chill guy. I remember ISO one time raided his stream, and I was there. Before I never really watched him. Now I kind of watch him pretty often, sometimes. So yeah, he's a really chill dude. I'm gonna again put him at like low A tier, but it's below Potato but above Blueberry. All right, next up we got Corey08. This guy is not that well known, but also kind of well known at the same time. His streams are fire. Like his stream layout is also really good, I think. And yeah, while I don't really watch him that much, he's a really chill dude. He also made a fire video where he invited a bunch of Please Donate streamers to play Among Us, which was a pretty high quality video if you ask me. So I'll put him at like mid A tier. All right, next up we got Eagle Eyes. This guy is probably one of the most influential people to ever exist in the Please Donate streaming community. He doesn't stream, he barely ever streams anymore, but he's made so many high quality videos and done so many influential things for the community. He also came back from a finger injury and did a bunch of crazy stuff with a bunch of streamers, even Clickish. He rated Clickish. Clickish is like Eagle Eyes' biggest fan, so yeah. This guy is genuinely just a goat. Like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to say that. Like, putting this guy, this guy genuinely just deserves to go in legend tier. Genuine goat, bro. Okay, next up we got Wicked. Now, this guy is also pretty underrated. I know him, like, as a friend, because he's a pretty good friend of mine. But as for streams, I don't really watch them that often. But when I do watch them, I do remember that they were pretty good. He could use a better mic, but yeah. I'm not gonna judge him based on how good his streams are, just how much of like a good person he is. And he's a really chill guy. He's one of my, probably my closest friends at this point. I'll put him at like high 8. You know what? I'm putting him at top 8 tier. How about that? Next up, we got OK Harvey. I think that's his name. This guy's streams are pretty fun to watch, and he's also just a chill guy overall. I remember the way I met him was I donated him 100 Robux on stream, like Zen Blocks, but unlike Zen Blocks, I actually made a short about it, which got pretty popular. But this guy's like a really chill dude. His name was literally Chill Harvey at one point. So honestly, I'll put him at mid A's here. Actually, no, I'll put him at like mid, but also high A's here, like maybe below. I'll put it exactly below Zen Blocks. How about that? Alright, next up we got Marble. Now this guy has like 20,000 subs. He's very well known in the community. I think you guys probably know who he is. He hasn't been streaming that much, but when he was streaming, he was a pretty influential content creator. He even got $100 from Eagle Eyes one time, which was mind-blowing. He's been a Please Donate streamer for like a year, which is a pretty long time to be a Please Donate streamer. I'm surprised he never got bored. Well, I mean, he probably did at this point, but yeah. Anyway, he's a really chill guy. He's pretty nice. The only way I even know him is because I talked to him about an issue I had in his Discord server. But, yeah, he's a chill dude. I'll put him at like mid-A tier. Okay, next up we got Hey Skyfall. This person, she's at like 90,000 subscribers. She's almost at 100k. She's a very influential streamer. I don't know if you guys know her, but you probably do. She's really cool, honestly. Like, her streams are pretty fun a lot of the times, and she also hosts a bunch of really cool events, so, I'll put her at, like, low, but also mid-A tier, somewhere around here. Maybe, like, above Potato. She's a really cool person. Okay, next up we got Clickish. This guy exploded in popularity in a very short amount of time. He's been streaming for the same amount of time as me. I have like 5,000 subscribers. He reached like 27,000. He gets like 1,000 subscribers per day, which is crazy. This guy is one of my closest friends to date, and I've known him for a very long time. I don't know, I think I met him while streaming, but very early on, when he had like 5k subs. Yeah, he's honestly a really cool person. He's also pretty smart, honestly. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about him. I'm putting him at F tier, honestly, like mid S tier. This dude is really cool. Alright, next up we got GTA. Now, I don't know much about this guy. I've watched his streams a couple of times, but something that makes me really appreciate him is that I use his tutorial to set up Please Donate TTS. But other than that, I don't really know this guy, like, at all, so I think I'll put him at, like, top B tier. Alright, next up we got Luxor. Now, I don't know if you guys know him. You probably do, you probably don't. But, this guy is a pretty cool person. I've watched his streams a couple times, and I've also talked to him about madnesses and stuff. He's a nice guy, and, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say about him. Mid-A tier. Alright, next up we got Anivia. I should have put her right next to Acro, because these two are, like, an iconic duo. Anivia, used to actually be in a relationship with Acro, but they sadly broke up a while ago. I haven't watched her streams that much, but just like Acro, she makes high-quality videos and stuff. She's basically Acro if he was a girl and his favorite color was orange. So I think I'm just gonna put her at S tier right next to Acro. Okay, next up we got Dewis. This guy's invited me to his madness before, but sadly I wasn't able to come. But I have been in other madnesses with him. So yeah, he's a really cool person, honestly. I've talked to him quite a few times, and he's a nice guy. I think I'll put him at like low A tier, above Blueberry or something. Alright, next up, oh wait, I didn't realize there was a duplicate of Vicky. Okay, we'll just skip him then. Anyway, next up we got Jack. This dude, I actually recently made a video on his game, Untitled Donation Game, which is very good. You should go check it out. Again, not many people know him, even though he has like 40,000 subs, but that's the thing. The reason he got that amount of subs wasn't just from Please Donate streaming. Because while he does do Please Donate streams, this guy's like a full-on Roblox content creator, which, his videos are honestly super high quality, and I really enjoy watching them, to be honest. So, yeah, I also might get a job, to be an editor for him. I'll put him at, like, high A tier. This guy's really chill. Okay, last but not least, we got Team Ivan Nation. Now, this dude has, like, 120-something thousand subs. He's very well known across the community, but I don't know if you guys know him. He's a chill guy. I've watched his streams quite a few times, and I've also talked to him before. So, yeah, he's a nice guy. Not much else to say about him. I think I'll put him at, like, mid-A tier, just like a bunch of other people. And that's the end. Here's the final tier list with every streamer on it. If I missed any well-known streamers, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll make a part 2 ranking all of them. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other uploads that I do. Make sure to join the Discord server in the description below for giveaways, announcements, and whatever else. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.